Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through. The back of the end zone, it is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the carry, it's Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. To throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Ikine. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Throwing now on first and 10. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It's going to be third. They need one. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
With the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop, but never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Third down and 9. Next, from the gun, on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. And he'll take this one in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down and gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. with Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Open receiver is Will Melton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard line.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nick. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take that out of field goal range.
Well, first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control. And you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's
Standing in front of the guy, how he get the ball? That's I ain't never seen nothing like that.
For these
That's
young
crazy.
rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. To throw is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above centric. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use
now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Okay, ready?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This will throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Broncos' 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Jonathan Cooper in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
On the ready.
3rd down and 9.
Track him 60. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Bo Melton on the return. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be from 47 yards. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. to their big lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Throwing. Nix. Moving to his left. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And he will go all the way. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little bit further before they head to the locker room. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
First down the way to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. They send Sutton in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 46, Here's 2nd and 1.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Take over.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20.
No way 92 speed supposed to catch 98.
Play there for
Crazy.
Miami. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's H.N. And he will score. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Melton now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back of it.
No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because if he holds onto that ball for one count longer, most likely was going to result in a sack. All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Next, from the gun, on third down. This one complete to Melton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and we get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there, down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Ready? Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ready up!
From the 33, here's second down and 9. Once again, it's A-Chain. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60, Panther 60, Panther
yards on the pass there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third down, it is a run by Harvey. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Second and 10. Give to Achane, heading right. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Miami.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Play action now. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Here's 3rd and 2. two. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the run to the right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Whoa. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So